Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are diving deep into the world of cutting-edge artificial intelligence with a closer look at Meta's latest groundbreaking model, that is Llama 3.1. But before we get into all these exciting details, in case you are new here, go ahead and hit the subscribe button so you don't miss any of our future AI deep dives, at the same time tech updates. So coming back to today's topic, that is Meta's Llama 3.1 model, right? It is quite recently released on 23rd July of this year, and I mean, it's been a wild ride, right? Everybody is hearing about the buzzword that is Llama 3.1. So it is basically a cutting-edge series of multilingual large language model, which in simple words, if I say, then it is capable of translating and generating text in multiple languages. The Llama 3.1 collection includes models with varying parameters and showcases extensive capabilities for sure. It supports 8 languages to be precise, and it makes it versatile for global applications at the same time. If we talk about the sort of algorithms running behind the scenes, then in the Llama 3.1, then it is basically using optimized transformer architectures, which improves performance and efficiency to a great extent. And the algorithm also includes supervised fine-tuning and reinforcement learning with human feedback, which basically aligns them with the human preferences, enhancing the model's helpfulness and the safety at the same time. Okay. Now let's have a deeper dive into what exactly are the reasons for its popularity. After the recent release, specifically Llama 3.1, the 405 B model, right, has skyrocketed its popularity and has some major heads turning as well. This is due to its unpredicted 405 billion parameters, making it the first frontier level open source AI model that offers unparalleled performance and versatility at the same time. But that's not it. Meta's Llama 3.1 came this year with a bang, and it came here this time basically with three model parameters sizes. Okay, and this three parameter model sizes are the 8 billion parameter model, then there is a 70 billion parameter model, and the last one is a 405 billion parameter model. So the 8 billion parameter model, which supports multilingual text, has a 128K context length. Okay, when I say context length, or the context length, in simple words, it means that the amount of text that an AI model can process and remember at the same time. And on the 70 billion parameter, obviously the number of parameters over here are 70 billion, right? So it's pretty high than the previous one. And it also supports a context length of around 128K. And similarly, the 405 billion one is also supporting a context length of 128K. The only difference between all of them are the amount of parameter, sort of training data they are trained upon, right? The data that they are trained upon. So 8 billion one will be trained on a lower level, I mean, a smaller amount of data compared to that of a 70 billion sort of parameter model. And lastly, the 405 billion model is one of the biggest models till now. If we talk about the performance, in terms of performance, Llama 3.1 models has been found outperforming the previous Llama 3 and 2 models at the same time. And this is done using some of the major benchmarking categories, showcasing the significant improvements in its accuracy, the robustness, and the reduced toxicity as well. Lastly, when we talk about the evaluation matrix, we talk about Llama 3.1, then it has performance evaluations conducted using around 150 benchmark datasets. And the results showed its superior performance across various languages and tasks at the same time. Now let's go on to the new part, that is the use case and the application part. When we talk about Llama 3.1, it is designed for commercial and the research use at the same time, particularly in the multilingual dialogue systems. Basically, it deals with assistant like you can utilize this particular model in order to deal with assistant like chat applications, providing a natural and coherent response in multiple languages, specifically 8 major ones, including English. It includes languages like German, French, Italian, Portuguese, Hindi, Spanish, and Thai at the same time. It can also be used for synthetic data generations and model distillations as well. When I talk about synthetic sort of data generation, it means that it is like a process of creating artificial data that mimics the statistical patterns and the properties of real life data very easily. And when I talk about model distillation, in simple words, it is a process of transferring the knowledge from one large model to another smaller one. Okay, I hope everything is clear up till here. And let's move on to the the next sort of important point, that is the practical application of this particular model. So basically, you can utilize this particular Llama 3.1 in any sort of customer support bots. It can be used as a multilingual content creation and automated coding assistance at the same time. Moving on to the deployment part, basically Llama 3.1 ecosystem is primed and ready to go with over 25 partners, including some leading ones like IBM's watsonx, AWS, NVIDIA, Databricks, Azure, Google Cloud, Snowflake, and the list goes on. There are also official statements stating that Llama 3.1 405 billion parameter model can be accessed in WhatsApp, provided the user is living in US. And users can even access this particular model at meta.ai, right? And you can also test its capability by asking challenging oriented mathematical and coding questions at any given point in time. Moving forward to the safety and governance part, on the deployment end, another important thing that I want to highlight is basically its availability on the open source sort of platform, that is Hugging Face as well, right? So it's again a very nice thing. On the safety and governance part, basically as Meta enhances its AI models, it scales evaluations and mitigations to ensure the safety of its data. So now Meta has introduced a new tool such as Llama Guard 3 for basically input and output moderation. Then it has also released Prompt Guard for detecting similar sort of like prompt injections and jailbreaks at any given point in time. And they're also about to release CyberSec Eval 3 for basically cybersecurity evaluations. Lastly, to strengthen the measures more, they have incorporated collaborations with global partners and institutions like NIST and ML Commons. With this, Meta is working to create industry-wide safety standards, ensuring their models are safe and reliable for all their users. As per Meta, they are employing both human and AI-enabled teaming to understand model performances against any sort of adversarial actors. And this includes experts basically from various disciplines focused on cybersecurity. It can be catastrophic risk and even child safety. As per the official documents, they are continuously stating that there are multi-round alignment and fine-tuning processes that are being generated in order to improve the Llama 3.1 models continuously. Also, according to the official documents, proactive risk assessments and mitigation strategies are also implemented in order to address the potential risk, ensuring that the Llama 3.1 models are robust and safe for deployments for any of their clients. And as per Meta, they believe that this model will be, if not better, but neck to neck with one of the most popular model competitors of them, that is GPT-4. And I mean, I love such kind of competitions because it leads to more developments. At the same time, it leads to even better performing algorithms for our use, right? So yet I think Meta has been cornered repeatedly in past as well, right? For data breaches amid this promises of transparency and so what, and a lot more things, right? And that basically has sparked intense government scrutiny at the same time for Meta. We have seen it in past, right? And Meta might get questioned again for its commitment to user privacy, specifically as it advises people to utilize Llama 3.1 more and more in this AI field, right? And I think to mitigate this sort of problems, they have enabled partnerships with industry leaders like IBM, who have always been known for their data governance and safety at its prioritizing task, right? I feel that only time will reveal if Meta's pledges are sincere or are they just hoax. Uh, Now coming back to the most interesting part, let's now begin with the most sort of awaited part of this video, that is the practical demonstration of Llama 3.1, the 405 billion parameter model, right? And for this, I'll be using or leveraging the IBM's watsonx AI software tool. Let me share my screen. Give me a minute. Probably I have to stop the sharing. Just give me a minute. Let me share my screen and let's see what exactly the sort of model is all about. Okay, I think I have closed all the. Just give me a minute. I'll quickly log in into the cloud account. Probably it will take me only a couple of seconds to do so, but let me check it out. So I'll just log into my IBM cloud account. Yeah, so I think we are logged in. That's great. Let me quickly open watsonx dot AI. So I'm using the cloud account. You guys can also use it. There is a 30-day free trial that you can also look into, or else you can also go through Hugging Face. But I feel that IBM watsonx.ai does the work for me. So I'm going to use this. You can use any other resources also if they are available, because as I told you before that they are available in 25 different with other partners as well. So they are engaged with them. But I feel watsonx.ai is one of the prominent ones in the industry right now. So I'm going to use this. If you too want to use it, then you can have a 30-day free trial, as I told you before. Let me do a quick thing, right? I'll add a small document that I already have. Uh, let's say I add this one, IBM Data and AI offering. This is a particular sort of a document that I already have, and I'll just ask the model to summarize it for me. Okay, I've already selected the Llama 3.1 405 billion parameter model. So let me ask them to summarize it. Summarize the above document. Let's see. So basically, this document consists of some of the solution offerings of IBM's Cloud Pak for Data. So it's able to summarize it pretty well. It'll summarize couple of segments within it, like Watson Discovery and all. And instead of the person has to read the entire document, probably they can just go for the summarizations and see how crisp and solidified it is at the same time. Let us do another thing. Uh, Convert the above response or translate. Let's ask it to translate, right? Translate the above response in Hindi. Okay, misspelled the response word, but you can see over here that it's able to sort of translate the summarization as well. So just understand the sort of capabilities it has. Right? And it's able to do it very precisely. There are no spelling errors or something like that, right? Any summarization, you can do it in Thai as well or in Japanese. I think in German, right? Japanese, I'm not sure whether it was included in the eight, sort of languages that they have trained it upon. But German, yes. English, yes. Thai, yes. Uh, and Hindi as well. So that's a great thing as well. They have included a Indian language now this time. So there are some promising sort of efforts from Meta as well. So you can see it's so easy, right? Just imagine you can use a model to translate so many documentations. This can also help us to sort of translate many scriptures that has already been done. But just imagine the sort of in-depth analysis that this sort of models have, that can make the entire translation procedure very easy. It used to happen before, but now it can happen at a more rapid rate. So yeah, that's it, guys. I mean, I hope that this particular session was really good. This particular video is really informative for you guys. So that's it, guys. I will meet you guys in the next video. Till then, keep reimagining data with AI. And don't forget to like the video, comment your views about Llama 3.1 in the comment section. Also, subscribe the channel if you are watching the video and you haven't subscribed it yet. So do it. Why are you waiting for? Uh, basically, lastly, I would like to say that, even if you found this particular video very informative, then please share it with your friends and family. And let's keep being inquisitive and keep on setting up new trends within the AI domain. Thank you, guys. Bye bye.